Let's have a look at some examples of waste in Office. So as we have said, we have 8 types of Office, and now we'll try to name a few examples for each and one of them when it comes to the Office. So when it comes to overproduction, we have the following examples. We can have too many meetings, too extensive reports. We may have a situation where we enter the same data in different departments. Quite often you have a situation where the work on projects starts before it is approved. And on top of that, companies tend to do more projects than required. A big source of waste are obviously defects, and here we can be putting the wrong data, or we can have mistakes in the data. We may be losing some important documents that we need for making the decisions. There may be also mistakes in calculations, and on a general level, you can have projects that deliver the wrong output. Also, transportation is a significant source of waste, and here we would have everything around transferring things in the office, so documents, equipment, and smaller items due to lack of space. Waiting is my favorite source of waste, and here we have a lot of different types of waiting generated mainly by how we organize a company. So we may be waiting for signature of the superiors, for documents from other departments, for emails, obviously for some office machines that we need to do our work. And finally, you will have a waiting in queues or for a meeting. The good thing about this type of waste that this can be quite easily solved. Something which is not that well measured is the waste generated by motion. And here we've got usually motion of people, so walking for documents to another department, redundant movement of the people because of the way their working space is organized, searching for tools and documents, and walking long distances to the typically used places like kitchen, toilets, etc. As we have mentioned, inventory has to be understood a little bit different in the office, and therefore the waste will be also a bit different here. And the 3 main things that you can come across are too much office supplies, which is not a big problem because it's usually not that valuable. However, the 2 big sources are the number of projects that we run and man hours available. In the office, you have a situation where you are simply wasting a lot of time that it is available to you because this is hidden in small departments, and as manager or a director you simply don't see it. When it comes to overprocessing, we have here examples related to simply doing too much or doing it in the wrong way. So we may be doing internal products better than required because we didn't ask the customer how it should be done. Then you will find that a lot of the work is being duplicated in different departments. We can have too extensive reports or presentations. There will be also a lot of unnecessary signatures, approvals on simple things. You can have a situation where buying a small item for the office requires 7 signatures. And finally, on many projects, you spend more time and money than required. The last one, it's a bit vague, but here we mean everything related to not using the employees to their fullest potential. And here we have many things related to not using the skills or the time of the people. So high staff absenteeism is obviously something which we can consider as a waste, and there's usually a good reason behind that. Then we have a situation where people work below their qualification, so they could do better work with a higher value for the company. However, due to the way the company is structured, we either are not aware of that or we don't have work for them. We also have many companies where the employee is simply following the orders without actually giving too much thought to what he's supposed to do and how he's supposed to do it. And finally, you will have a situation where you have a poor job satisfaction for multiple reasons, and this obviously will impact the productivity. Therefore, we will consider this as a waste. So that's in short when it comes to examples of waste you can come across in the office. In the next lecture, I'll try briefly to discuss the reasons behind each and every type of waste. This will help you in an easier manner define how you should remove a specific type of waste.